We are just getting started with Nido because no matter what anybody says, he is looking for the mountaintop, and the mountaintop keeps extending itself. It gets taller and taller, and he keeps climbing. A lot of people think that they can just go out here and climb a little small mountain, and they can say, well, I'm on the mountaintop now, I don't need to do anything else. Nido is a kind of person who reaches out.
Here's a man that came to this country with virtually nothing, and his message is really clear. If I can make it in this great country, you can too. And so he truly believes that. I mean, I've heard him, I've seen him one-on-one, I've seen him talk to thousands at a time, the same message.
You know, he came here as an immigrant, as a young person with very meager resources, and so he had to struggle. I mean, he understood what it was like being a diverse candidate. He understood what it was to not be included. He had to scratch his way up from the bottom, and as a result of that background, Nido developed this resounding and resilient focus on, I'm going to help others because others help me.
He never has forgotten what people have done for him, and he wants to pay that back and do that for other young people. The stories of some of these young people, their backgrounds, it's amazing that he's transformed their lives through the scholarship.
He's so engaging, and when you're with him for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, the next thing you know, you're on his team. And he's not going to let you be negative. I've never heard him issue a negative statement.
People are drawn to him because of the message and also because of sincerity. He's a very honest, sincere man.
As I see Nido, he is always envisioning, better than anybody I've ever seen. You know, what can he do to improve the current and the future environment for those people that he has an opportunity to influence?
He is so passionate about what he believes in, and he goes full force. I think it's amazing. You're right, I don't know when he sleeps, but he is passionate about making the world a better place and giving back, and that's what energizes him.
He has had an impact on the community, every facet of the community, whether it was the city government or whether it was neighborhoods that didn't have a lot, whether it was our schools. I can't think of anything in this community that in some way Nido has not had some positive impact on.
He's got a talent that a lot of us do not have, and that is he stays focused. He develops a dream, a vision, and then he stays focused. But I guarantee you that deep in his soul, when he looked at High Point University to start with, he saw what we're seeing now.
He can connect and reach out to just about anyone. I've witnessed him in a schoolroom, inner city schoolroom with kids that were 5 to 10 years old, and they were hanging on every word he said. I've been in boardrooms with him full of CEOs, and it's the same thing. People hang on to what he says because he is sincere.
We all know what he has done at High Point University, but broader than that, he has led this vision of dramatically improving the lives of all people in the High Point area and the broader Piedmont Triad area. So Nido thinks in visionary terms. He thinks very, very long term, and he focuses on getting it done. A lot of people are visionary, but they don't know how to translate it into action. Nido knows how to create a vision and put it into action.
He just doesn't raise money for the purpose of raising money. He convinces people and they believe him. You know, he is so genuine.
That's Nido. He steps up when he's needed. Same thing happened recently when Bennett College was going through a difficult financial circumstance, and they needed substantial financial support from the community very quickly, and the only person that could step up and do that was Nido, and he did.
I don't care whether it's people with billions of dollars or people with just a few dollars. If people believe in you, and they believe in what you said and what you're trying to do, and if you can convince them, you can go to the mountaintop. And that's what Nido has done.
Nido gets it. He understands that every day is a God-given day, a God-given opportunity to make the world better. And he works really hard every day to make that happen.
To the board of directors of NCCJ and to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, let me express my deepest appreciation. I am honored indeed to receive this citation. You know, I can't imagine our county or our area without NCCJ. We all must be focused on fairness, on justice, on diversity, on inclusivity. And that demands awareness in society and education among young people and adults alike. At High Point University, we claim that we're a God, family, and country school. We love everyone and welcome them into our midst. Every day we work towards those kinds of values. Your support to NCCJ is so important. I thank all of my friends and all of my associates who are here tonight, but I'm reminded that we're here not because we're receiving an award or a recognition, but that we're here because we believe in America, and we believe in all of the people in America. When God breathed in our nostrils and gave us life, God intended for us to be stewards of the talents we're given, and stewards to all those in our midst, to reach out with our right hand and our left hand, to hold others along the way and march onward and forward together to make the world a better place. So tonight I'm grateful for this recognition, but I'm more grateful that NCCJ is doing such good work in our midst. I'm thankful for my family, I am grateful for my friends, but I'm most appreciative for the board of directors of NCCJ, for the volunteers, for the donors, for the sponsors tonight, and for the young people who go to camp and who participate in programs and who make their schools and our communities safer and better. I'm grateful for the enlightenment. I'm grateful for the sense of awareness that NCCJ creates in all of us, and that it reminds us that we have a responsibility as citizens of the United States to do all we can, whenever we can. As Viktor Frankl once said, when you know your why, you can always figure out your how. And the why in my life, as it is in yours, is to serve others and to be good and wholesome citizen of my community. John Wesley once said, earn all you can, save all you can, but give all you can. He didn't mean just money. He meant time, energy, advocacy, and of course, some financial resources too. Thank you, dear friends, for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting NCCJ, and may God bless us all.